Yeah! Mr. Happiness in the building, baby. Love, love, love is in the air. 2026, let's go. You know this love. I came through the storm, yeah, I paid to my dues. I still smiling big, yeah, I never lose. I faith on strong, I got God on my side. And every hard day just a building my pride. I've been down low, now I am real high. Still thanking God every time I rise. From the midnight prayer to the morning light, I made it through, y'all. Now the future bright. 2026, yeah, it's a great year. Good night, only love everywhere, y'all. Hands up in the sky, no fear around here. 2026, this is my breakthrough year, y'all. I'm blessed, I'm strong, I'm still right here. Heart full of joy and vision crystal clear, yeah. 2026 is a great year. Love, love is in the air. A new doors open when I'm walking in. A clear heart, new star. I'm a locking in. No stress, no change. I'm free now. God said go, yeah, I see you now. Family good engineer. Grateful soul and moving fearless. Every step we got the purpose to try it in, y'all. This is my season, a perfect time. If you say you made it through, say I made it. If you still believe, don't fake it, don't fake it, fake it. A new year, new wine, let's come it. God favor, yeah, we got it. I'm telling you, y'all. Hey, I walk with peace, I talk with grace. Big smile shining on my face. No looking back, and I'm moving ahead. God promised me what He said. I speak the life, yeah. I speak the truth, yeah. And every word got the power to. This is not luck. Oh. This is not a chance. This is faith to walk in the holy faith. Hey, joy in my soul and every love is everywhere, y'all. I'm still standing strong. God is a nigga. 2026 to my promise year. I'm alive. This is Mr. Happiness, y'all. Still smiling, still believing in 2026, so we are ready.
When the clock struck 12, the city burst into noise. Fireworks cracked open the dark sky with sudden flowers of light. People cheered from open windows. Crowded streets swelled with revelers. Cars honked in a messy, happy chorus. In his small, quiet room, a man named Arthur stood by the window. He did not shout with the others. He did not sing. He did not raise a glass. Instead, he watched the celebration from a distance, letting the sounds wash over him. He felt the old year slip away, carrying its weight and its worries with it. A sense of stillness settled over him, a calm island in the middle of a joyful storm. He turned from the window and the flashing lights. The room was simple, holding only what he needed. In the soft glow of a single lamp, he looked at his own reflection in the dark glass. He saw the lines of tiredness around his eyes. He saw the faint shadow of doubt that often lingered there. He took a slow, deep breath, filling his lungs with the air of a brand new year. He did not make a long list of resolutions he might not keep. He did not promise to become a completely different person overnight. He chose one simple, powerful thought instead. He spoke the words aloud, but only loud enough for his own heart to hear. His voice was a quiet whisper in the room.
2026 will be a good year.
The words did not feel like a wish or a hope. They felt like a decision. They felt like a promise he was making to himself. a small seed planted in the fresh soil of the future. He let the sentence hang in the air, allowing its warmth to sink deep inside him. He did not need to shout it to the world. He just needed to believe it, right here, in this quiet moment. The promise was not about gaining wealth or fame. It was not about avoiding all hardship or pain. It was a promise to look for the good in each day, no matter how small. It was a commitment to meet challenges with a steady heart rather than with fear. Its light spilled over the rooftops and onto the quiet streets, painting the world in gentle colors. The air that drifted through Arthur's open window felt clean and new. He stood there for a moment, simply breathing it in. There was no rush, no alarm clock demanding his attention. He smiled, a real smile that reached his eyes, and it felt easy, not forced. He told himself, in that same quiet way he had made his promise.
Today, I will just walk forward.
The sentence was simple, but it held all the direction he needed for the day. He dressed slowly, choosing clothes that felt comfortable and calm. As he walked down the stairs of his building, he noticed the way the morning light made dust motes dance in the air. He saw the intricate pattern of a spider web in the corner of a window, something he had never noticed before. The world outside was the same as it had been yesterday, but his way of seeing it had changed. His promise from the night before was not a grand command, but a gentle lens. It helped him see the ordinary details of life with a newfound sense of wonder and appreciation. His steps on the pavement were not hurried. They were measured and sure. He walked without a specific destination in mind, letting his feet lead him. He looked at the faces of the people he passed. He saw a man rushing, his brow furrowed with worry. He saw a young woman laughing into her phone. He saw an elderly couple walking hand in hand, their pace slow and synchronized. He made eye contact with a man walking a small, scruffy dog, and he offered a small, simple nod. The man nodded back, a flicker of connection between strangers. This walk was different. It wasn't about getting somewhere. It was about being somewhere, fully present in each step. He learned that walking with a calm mind transformed the journey itself. It wasn't about the destination, but about the small discoveries along the way. He noticed the smell of fresh bread from a bakery, the sound of birds singing from a high branch, the feeling of the cool breeze on his skin. Each small sensation was a quiet gift, a reminder that joy did not always have to be loud. It could be found in the simple act of moving forward, one step at a time. Not every opportunity in the year that followed arrived with a loud knock. Many of the most important doors did not burst open before him, like the gentle creak of an old hinge that has not been used in a long time. An old dream he had packed away, a passion for painting, quietly returning, a new idea for helping his community, not a flash of brilliance, but a soft, persistent thought returning day after day. These were gentle invitations, not demands. Arthur learned not to rush toward every opening. In the past, he felt anxious, fearing he must seize every chance immediately. Now he practiced a different approach. He would pause when opportunity arrived. He would breathe. He would feel the weight and shape of it in his mind. He would ask, "Does this feel right for me, right now?" He trusted the answer from his heart, not pressure. This patience became a form of faith. He trusted the right things would come at the right time. Waiting was active. Preparation. Listening. Allowing things to unfold naturally. If a door closed, he did not panic. He trusted it wasn't his door at that moment. He kept going, heart open for the next quiet invitation. One afternoon, a neighbor mentioned a small, unused studio for low rent. The old Arthur might have dismissed it. The new Arthur went to see it. He stood in the dusty, sunlit room and felt peace. He did not sign the lease that day. He went home and sat with the idea. A week later, he returned with quiet confidence and accepted the key. He had learned to wait without fear and act with trust. Okay. Doubt did not disappear forever. It returned on a cold, rainy afternoon in autumn. It arrived as a small, insistent voice in the back of his mind, whispering questions.
What if you are just fooling yourself? What if this good feeling is temporary? What if you fail and everyone sees?
Arthur felt a familiar tightness in his chest, the cold grip of old anxiety. For a moment, he felt the urge to retreat, to close the door to his studio, to go back to being small and unseen. The gray sky outside seemed to match the gloom descending upon his spirit. He stood still in the middle of his studio, surrounded by half-finished canvases. He closed his eyes and took a deep breath, just as he had on the first morning of the year. He did not try to fight the doubt. He simply acknowledged its presence. Then he remembered his midnight promise. The words came back to him, not as a shout, but as a steady, grounding truth. 2026 will be a good year. He answered the doubt with a simple, quiet resolve.
I will not turn back, I will just keep going.
The doubt did not vanish in an instant. It was not a storm that suddenly passed. Instead, it began to soften, its sharp edges blurring. The simple act of choosing faith over fear had taken away its power. Later that week, he was invited to speak at a small community gathering. It was an event for local artists to share their stories. His first instinct was to say no, but then he remembered his choice to keep going. He found himself on a small stage. Under the warm glow of a few simple lights, a microphone in his hand. His voice was not loud or commanding, it was gentle and clear. He did not talk about grand successes. He spoke of the quiet promise he had made to himself. He shared stories of small acts of courage and the beauty of starting again. The people in the audience grew quiet, leaning in to listen. They were not just hearing his words, they were feeling them. In his honesty, they found a piece of their own story. His simple, truthful words became a source of strength, not just for him, but for everyone in the room. The year unfolded and good things came. The small studio became a place of creation and peace. His art began to sell, but the success did not change who he was. It deepened his kindness. Having more meant he had more to give. He used the money from a painting to buy art supplies for a local school. Saturday mornings he began to listen truly, hearing the stories of elderly people at the community center. Blessings were not meant to be hoarded. They grew when shared. One cool evening in December, he sat by his window and looked back. He did not see a timeline of perfect happiness. He saw a tapestry woven with different threads, bright golden days of joy and creativity, gray days of doubt and struggle, quiet days of simple peace, the face of the neighbor who gave him a key, the smile of a stranger on the street, the rapt attention of an audience as he spoke. Gratitude washed over him. "Thank you," he whispered to the night sky. He had learned a gentle, powerful truth. Life doesn't need to be perfect to be beautiful. Peace isn't the absence of problems. It's meeting each day with a calm, open heart. This steady peace felt more real than the frantic chase for a flawless life. Like coming home to a warm room after a storm. It came from small, faithful choices made again and again. As the year closed, he realized what had guided him all along. It was love. Love for himself, enough to make a promise. Love for his art, enough to be brave. Love for his community, enough to share his voice and resources. He looked to the future without fear. He was brave because love was with him. 2026 was a good year because he let love lead the way.